Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl CheKesha Simms, and I'm here with another planner related video. So in today's video I am doing a follow-up on my unboxing, and now we are doing a flip through of my half letter size Notiq planner. So if you want to see the flip through and how I have set this up, what I'm calling my planner and what I'm using it for, keep watching. Alright, so before we get into all of the logistics of this video, I do want to again welcome you back to my channel. And if this is your first time watching, make sure you stop what you're doing, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as well, drop me a purple heart in the comments box so that I know that you are new, so I can give you some hugs and kisses and welcome you to the community. So in today's video, like I stated, I am doing a flip through of my half letter size Notiq planner. And hopefully you watched my unboxing, which was a little ridiculous because I'm never taking advice from my sister Lisa again. No, I'm just joking. She was like, you should just do your reaction to when you first open your planner. And I was like, okay. And after I watched the video, I was like, I sound ridiculous. But anyway, y'all know me. I love to laugh and I love to have fun. So it's all good. Love you, Lisa. And if y'all don't know, that's Lisa of Planning and Praying, aka the Mary to my Martha. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So this planner here is a half letter size planner. It is the color blush, and as you can see, I already got it stuffed already. Now with some alterations that I do need to make to this planner, because some of the accessories that I have in here, even though they're half letter size, they're just a little bit bigger than what I would want, but nevertheless they're still in here. So let's go ahead and open this baby up so you can see what's all up inside of here. So first of all, as you can see, it has this beautiful Q on the outside, and this is the brand letter for this company. Now this particular letter got me to thinking, like, how can I incorporate that into a name? Because if you're already following me, you know that I name all of my planners. And so because this is what I am calling my inspirational planner, most of you may categorize it as a faith planner, but I'm using it for more than just writing my scriptures and things like that. So with that being said, I'm like, what can I call this and make this Q correlate to what I want to name her? So I decided to call her Queen Esther. And if any of you are familiar with the book of Esther, she became a queen, and it was for a specific time that God called her to be a queen, because her people needed to be saved. And if, you know, she wouldn't have answered the call, her people might not would have been saved. So with all that being said, this planner was an answer to my needs in regards to building a inspirational or faith planner from scratch, because I've kind of, as you can, if you backtrack to the beginning of the year, I kind of got out of purchasing the standard type planners that were already put together. I wanted to make it my own, so I really fell in love with doing the traveler's notebooks last year, and then when the ring planners and the disc bound planner systems that you can create yourself came about, I really fell in love with that. So with that being said, that's why I have this beauty here. All right, so let's go ahead and open her up. And if you, like I said, you saw the unboxing, you know that she had some pockets, and I, you know, used what I had because I told myself I wasn't gonna buy anything right now, especially since we're coming out of quarantine and all that stuff, and I'm just getting back to work. You know, you got to mind your coins. So anyway, I used a couple of things that I already had. Like I had this piece of, it's like a plastic, it's not even really laminate, but it came from a shop that I purchased from a while back, and I just kept it because I thought it was cute because it has the pink bows on there, if you can see. And then I kind of added some, like I said, things I already had. I have this cute black and white bow that came from Tia. Miss Tia has a shop where she custom makes bows, and she made these exclusively for the Planning a Better Me retreat. So I thought it would be perfect in here because it's something about pink and black that just ooze sophistication and class, in my opinion. And then this piece of card stock right here is actually, it came with order that I got from Freckle Sticker Co. And it's basically says thank you and all of that good stuff. So I kind of cut it down and I attached this Chanel, what is this, die cut that I got from, where did I get that from? I want to say I got it from Golden Plans Co. when she was at the Plan to Better Me retreat. Yeah, and then I have this plan. Let me see if you can see it. It's a plan paper clip that came with a Villa Beautiful subscription box. And then I have this cute paper clip that my cousin made for me probably a couple years ago, even before I got really into the planner community. And then I have this cute box sticker, Chanel number 5 box sticker set from Planner Aesthetic, and this is called the Cocoa Box, and I thought it would match perfectly, so that everything kind of tied in together. So I have my whole little Chanel theme here. And then lastly, not to forget, I do have this this is like the task cards with the tab stickers, flag stickers. And this came from the Serenity kit from Villa Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move into the meat and potatoes of this planner. So I have these gold discs. It really matches really well with this gold Q on the outside. And with this planner, because it is a half letter planner that is designed to go on disc, she did include these 2 covers. I have one in the front and I have one in the back that's keeping this inside. And this was the paper that came wrapped around my planner. And again, if you saw my video of my unboxing, I was like, I'm going to use this. So I thought it would be cute to kind of use it as almost like a cover. So the next thing is my pocket insert. And like I said, this I'm going to have to probably see if I can find a smaller one, because I believe this came, I don't know where I got this one from, but nevertheless, it is a lot wider than the standard half letter size, because everything that I have in here is perfectly sized for half letter. That's why I know that this is a little bit too big, but I had to include it in here because I thought it would be super cute to add some coordinating colors. And I created this picture of me and my husband from our wedding day off of Canva, and this is a flower from a Villa Beautiful subscription box. Anytime you order Villa Beautiful subscription box plus papers, she always give you digital, so I always save them so I can have access to them whenever I want to use them, because if you don't save them, they do disappear. So let's see what else I have. And speaking of wedding, our anniversary is on July 1st. Yay, 3 years in, doing big things. So this is a journaling card that also came with a previous Villa Beautiful kit. Y'all know I'm a VB girl for life, and I just kind of cut it down to size to fit. And then this is a washi card, and I have a combination of Simply Gilded, and I can't remember the name of this shop right offhand. It starts with an N, but if you follow me on my Instagram page, I have tagged this shop before. If you're interested in knowing the shop, just let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can put the link in your response. So I have this washi card, and this washi card was actually from a Simply Gilded box, and it's perfectly sized. It's a really long, narrow card, and it fits perfectly in this slot. And so all I did was use one of my Kiki dolls. I will be offering die cuts in my shop really soon, and this is actually Kiki Praise. Let me give you a little close up. Look how cute she looks. And when I got the artist to make this, I didn't tell her any colors. I just said pastels, and it actually worked out perfectly because look at Kiki. She matches my planner. And so these are some dot stickers. Now I do have some dot stickers that I got from AliExpress and some that I got from Cloth and Paper. I'm not sure which one these are, but they are very, very similar. So if you're looking for some like blush nude kind of transparent dots. You can get them from Cloth and Paper or AliExpress, but you know you're gonna have to probably wait a while because that stuff gonna take real long because of the whole COVID shipping, whatever. So this is actually a vinyl. I never really decided what I was going to do with it, but I just know I wanted it. I saw Posh Plans had this on her page, and it just says Jesus paid the full price, and it's a barcode. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't adhere to anything yet because I was able to use it to fill this pocket. Then on the back, I do have a couple of other things. These are some of the flag stickers or flag stickies that came from Shop Villa Beautiful that I put on another one of those cards, and this is just the back side of that. And then I like the way you can see the washi card back here. And then I have these check box squares from Norris Cove, my girl, and I have a few in here just in case I want to use them. All right, so next we have our year at a glance, and I actually created this myself. At the time, I needed one, and Cloth and Paper didn't have any more left in their shop. So I was like, Keisha, you got Canva, create it yourself. So I created my own, and I just put it on some vellum. And right here it just says year at a glance. And then behind it, I have a dashboard that I also created off of Canva. I just put some black lines and made boxes, and I actually laminated this so it can be a little sturdy. And then I have one of these pockets on the back that came from Villa Beautiful's May. Yeah, it was her May box, the Serenity box. So this is a cute little pocket. And let me show you how it looks when you put stuff in here. So this plant actually kind of overlaps. So when you put things in there, the plant is kind of like overlapping. So cute, right? All right, so next, this is some Vella that also came from a previous Villa Beautiful's box. And if y'all are interested in any of her boxes, it's not a subscription, which I love because I hate having to remember to cancel something if I need to. It's just every month she releases them, and you just have to be locked, load, and ready when they go on sale. So here's my table of contents, and everything that I created off of Canva. Anything that I cut using my silhouette portrait. That way I don't have to keep repeating that. So this is my table of contents. So because this is my inspirational planner, I do have a nice little scripture right here, and it comes from Psalms 32:8, and it says, "You said to me, I will point out the road that you should follow. I will be your teacher and watch over you." And I like this because this planner is all about me following the road that God has for me, and I'm allowing his word to teach me and to guide me and to keep me covered. So I figured that scripture was really perfect. And I did add a pop of purple in here because purple is my primary favorite color. But since I became a planner babe, I'm just in love with pinks. I don't know what happened. I've never been a pink girl. But anyway, so this is another piece of vellum I made, and it just says faith, hope, love. And these dashboards I created myself. Again, they were created off of my silhouette. I just used the size for the half letter, and I added the little box, and I put my own script so that way I didn't have to make any specific stickers. So this is my monthly section, and I will be starting this in July. And these inserts comes from one of my favorite printable shops, and that is Thrive on Plans. And I love this because you can set your goals here and your reminders. And so this is where I will put any of my spiritual goals, any reminders of any type of prayer calls or conferences, even though there's not really too many conferences we're going to be going to right now. So in this part, you have your monthly and you have your sidebar where you can list other things. It's big enough where you can do deco. And typically what I do with my monthly, I put what the scriptures are for each day that I am doing. Now this divider here is something that I created as well. These are backgrounds that I got off of Canva, and I just exported it over to portrait, sized it. I did make it a little bit shorter because I didn't want it to go all the way down, and then I printed it on vellum, ran it through a laminator, and then cut it using my portrait. And it has a little tab. Now this one I don't have anything on there because this is just kind of like a tab that I can use for anything, but I like to have tabs That way it can take me specifically or directly to the place in that section of my planner. So this is July, and on the back of each one of the months, it has a monthly master list. So if you have specific things that never change for the month, you can put that there, and then any extra notes. And so I actually have all the way through December in here, I believe. Let's see. Yep, all the way through December. So the next is some more vellum and another print that I used that I got off of Canva. And this is my weekly. And I really was excited about doing a weekly because I miss using my sticker kits. So this way I can use my sticker kits and still be able to, feel like I'm planning. So this is my weekly section, and this is the same vellum that I had at the beginning that came from the Villa Beautiful box. And then this is a cute little, even though it has nothing to do with weekly, but I just love the way it looked. I love the minimal look. I love the nice neutral colors, and I got this off of Canva, and then I just wrote the word weekly on here. So these weekly inserts, they are vertical, and they came from Bohemian Template Co. off of Etsy. And typically I do use date covers, so this will be whited out. And I love the fact that I can put some washi down here or washi strips, whatever I wanted to do. All right, so the next section you see is for scriptures. And before we get there, I did add this laminate divider just because I didn't want any of the color or anything to rub on this particular piece of vellum. And this is actually the scripture that talks about Esther and her purpose in a nutshell. And it's basically Esther 4:14, and it reads, "If you do not speak up now, we will somehow get help, but your people, your family will be killed. It could be that you were made queen for a time like this." I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied. So basically, the basis of the story is like the other people, the privileged people, they're going to be saved, but your people, y'all already know how that go. Your people, if you don't speak up, they may be killed. And I thought this was a really powerful scripture, especially the climate of the world right now. Us as a people, as a nation, we have to speak up for those who are treated like they are the others. Because if we don't, they're going to continue to be killed. So that's this scripture, and this is like a nice floral background. And I found this picture. I just typed in queen on the Canva search bar, and I found her picture, and I just used the effects to take away the background, and I put her on here. Super cute, right? So I have a sticky note here from Shop Villa Beautiful. She is now selling separates. I call them separates because typically her stuff comes in kits. Other than her pens, you can get them separately, but now she sells separates. So I put this here because just in case I want to write down a scripture outside of the scripture writing and reading plan that I'm doing, I can write them down here and just kind of like stick them throughout my planner. So this is my weekly scripture writing section, and typically all of my scripture writing will be more likely than none. I'm just going to say 100% of the time it's going to be from the Mary and Martha plan, scripture writing and reading plan that is done by myself and my friend Alicia. And again, this is a template that I got off of Canva, and then I just wrote weekly at the top. So I will be using a horizontal layout, and this horizontal layout came from Skinny Plans, and that is also off of Etsy. And then I have another divider here that I made, but this time I wrote this week, so I know this is a weekly section for me. So just in case you're interested and you're watching this video, this is the July scripture writing and reading plan from myself and Alicia, and it's called Restore Me. And we have 5 weeks of scripture, and typically you do have 2 like catch-up days or days of reflection, which is on Saturday and Sunday. So we try to make sure you have time to study and catch up on your scriptures when you're doing it. And this plan I'm so excited about because restoration is so important anytime you're changing and growing and going through life. So if you're interested, I do have a link for our Facebook group where we keep all of the uploads, as well as a photo where you can screenshot if need. All right, so the next section is gratitude, and this is a nice little another piece of vellum, and I just did this to kind of make each divider have a little decorative look of its own. And as you can see, I have a today tab up the top, and this layout again from Canva, and I just wrote gratitude journal, and this is my journaling section. And this also came from Thrive on Plans. And I love prompts because sometimes when you're trying to write the things that you're grateful for, sometimes you can kind of get stumped because you don't want it to sound like superficial things. So I like how it has the prompts to let you know. So you have your different times. So each page you have 2 days for each page. So this is the morning section. It says I am grateful for, I'm looking forward to. And then in the evening, you said amazing things that happened today. And I really like that because, you know, it's very important to be grateful for all the things that are happening in your life, even the bad, because the bad helps build character. It helps build momentum and strength, because you are able to get through those bad things in order to see the other side of good. So this is just like a little poem, and it just says today on the top. All right, more vellum. And this is my verses section, and this is for specifically the verse of the day. I use the Bible app, which is called YouVersion. Is it YouVersion or YouVision? I think it's YouVersion. But anyway, I use the Bible app, and I love how it gives scriptures every day, and I want to be able to write a verse of the day. So I made this little template, and it is a vertical format. And here I could probably like put like a motivational sticker or a scripture that stands out for me or to, you know, for me for that week. But in these boxes, because mostly the verses of the day are very short, so I don't need a lot of space. But these came from, who did these come? Oh, these came from JL Design Studios, and I use her inserts a lot prior to this particular layout, and I love hers. And all of the shops that I shop with were on Etsy. And this is another divider, and it says this week. All right, so this last section is my notes section, and it wouldn't be a faith or inspirational planner without footprints in the sand. So I thought this was really, really pretty, and it looks really nice on this pink divider. And then I have some more of the Villa Beautiful sticky notes here, and another one of her little pockets, and this one just says, girl, you already have what it takes. And this is my cover, and it simply kind of gives you the definition of what notes means, but I kind of made it my own. And it basically says notes are snippets of visions, thoughts, and memories that you don't ever want to forget. And that's important because when you're note taking, you don't have to write a book. You can write snippets so you won't forget them. So this note paper came from Lovely Printables AT, and they are also on Etsy. And this also came with dot and regular grid paper. So this little board right here, this came from an order that I did with Cloth and Paper. It was like a cover protecting one of her thicker dashboards. So I use this as the backing in between the notes and this next part. So like if I'm writing, it won't, you know how you write on something that's bumpy and is not smooth. So this card will protect it from this next pocket. And this pocket is actually from Tool. I got this when at the beginning of the year when I was doing my whole little planner thing. And this is where I'm keeping the scripture stickers, all of my faith-based script stickers that I'm going to use on a regular basis. And the majority of these stickers are from my shop, Scripts by LNC. I have a lot of faith-based stickers and things like that, and these will be perfect in my planner. Then in the back, I have another piece of this paper that was used to package the whole planner. And then on the back, if you remember in the video, I have all these slots, but because I really don't know what else to put in there right now, I figured I'd use this super cute like journaling card, and this came from, what is this, Shell's Scribbles, and I just held it up with the paper clip that came with the planner, and then I have my Notiq pen on the side. So this is my whole setup. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but you know how it is when you start talking and things be coming to your mind. But anyway, I'm excited to use this planner, and also make sure you stay on the lookout because there will be a collab video coming up very soon for my weekly layout, which was the first one that you saw right here. I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all who it is yet. I might keep y'all in suspense. But anyway, it's going to be fun. We have some fun things that we're going to do in each of our videos. So I hope you all stay tuned. And so you won't miss it, you have to do a couple of things. You have to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And then you have to click the notification bell, because the notification bell will notify you every time I upload a new video. And hopefully that video will be coming out in the next week. Yeah, but anyway, so this is my flip through of Queen Esther, aka my half letter planner from Notiq. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you are interested in this planner, I will leave a link to her website. I don't have a code, but if I can get a code, if you're interested in purchasing, just drop me a comment and I'll see if I can find your code from one of my girlfriends that do have codes, I believe. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, I hope you enjoyed. If so, you know the drill. Give me a big old thumbs up. Drop me a comment below if you have any questions, or if you just want to leave a comment, positive comment. Go ahead and do that, because I love to fellowship with you all in my comments. And as well, if this video has inspired you, tag me. Let me see what you're using for your inspirational or faith-based planners, because I would love to see that, because not only am I here to inspire you, you guys inspire me. So I am going to go, and until next time, loves, peace.